Abshini, we're talking cars. What a special car we have today. This is the Renault Clio RS. Now, before I get really into the detail, I want to bring out a mini story about it. So, this being a French car, being Renault, it was not necessarily known for its reliability back in the days. But when this particular Clio came out, it really inspired confidence in the then SA buyers to buy back into the brand. And since then, it has gone from milestone to milestone. The Megane RS they are quite popular, even though a niche market, but fairly popular. Definitely a fan favorite is the Clio RS. Now, this definitely is inspired by their racing pedigree in F1. That's where they came up with phrases such as an efficient dual clutch, because it was used there and it changes and upshifts in milliseconds and so forth. So taking that racing culture and bringing it into this particular car. So it's a special car. If you know, you know. So I'm just going to start with the overview from the sides. It looks like something we are quite familiar with. It does look like a two-door, of course, because of the recessed door handle on that end. Over there, it looks really good, a good styling queue. And then it is a bit meatier, it is a bit bulkier and wider, and of course lower. Lower side skirts, you do get the chrome-ish detailing on this, and in fact it's a bit it's a silver detail, which is then something that you get on the front, but you do get your mirror housed indicator controls that are not on your fender. Beautiful gigantic 18-inch rims with the contrasting red, which then red is for power and danger. Very familiar headlights from the Clio, but then things are a bit different when it comes to the lower part. So you do get the RS badging over there, the silver detailing that I mentioned, and huge openings for your air intakes and so forth. Daytime running lights over there, and good quality workmanship on this end. I think it looks really quite meaty. A looker for sure. Now I'll quickly step or walk towards the back just so I can highlight one or two items which I find particularly interesting. Number one being the real diffuser. Like, it is a diffuser finish, it is a real one, it works for efficiency and so forth. So this really is that racing pedigree coming to the forefront. You do get these dual exit square shaped tail pieces, and they add on to its really aggressive looks. The RS Renault Sport badging looks really good and meaty. There is a spoiler on this end which is adds up to the looks of the car, so you can quickly open it over there and this is your space. Voila, quite decent. An aftermarket radio system. There is a light over there, and I'd like to check underneath. I don't know if I have the tools to do so, but take it from me, it is quite deep, it is quite spacious in here. So this is the boot overview. I will confirm if there is a fully sized spare wheel underneath or a normal one, but this is the boot interior. Well, interior exterior of the boot. Now let's quickly do the interior overview. It offers you keyless entry and start, and you get the very famous key. It looks like a bank card or something. You can either press there or it will sense as you get closer to the car. It looks a bit inviting in here. It looks quite interesting. I love immediately what stands out for me is the red detailing. Look at the red seat belts, the RS badging over there. Definitely a bucket seat style with the red stitching, full leather. It looks really good. If I can complain, do I need to? I'm not too sure. I think they could have done a bit better with the shape of the seats, but I'll get into that. So from this end, you do get a naming plate, Renault Sport, RS of course. Then this for your heated seat. You can manually operate it to go up and down over there, front and backwards over there. And of course, this is your EDC. It's known as an efficient dual clutch. It's basically a dual clutch transmission system, and then it's automatic of course. And let's look into the door card itself. Definitely plastics as expected, but really well designed. It looks really good. I love the red detailing and stitching. Really good. Feedback is also quite positive. This is really good. There's a bit of space for you to store one or two items, of course. Now, as I quickly step into the hot hatch, immediately the sweets swallow me. I feel really good. And wow. There's elongated pedals. They really do invite you to drive spiritedly. And the steering wheel, it is quite interesting. The RS badge is in there. looks really good. One other detail that I particularly like is that the color on this in traditional dials is different. It normally would be blacked out, but this being the RS, it is lighter. You get this infotainment screen, which is, well, in today's standards, dated, but at the time it was yeah, it was something quite to look into, because it was quite popular at the time. So there is a chrome detail, looks really good. The piano black, it's in the right areas where you don't necessarily need to touch, so scratches have been kept to a minimum. And the manually controlled air conditioning system, this is where you can insert your key. Bit of a storage area over there, I don't know, maybe for your cell phone, your start and stop button over there. And for your cruise control, which I always find super interesting when it comes to this brand, is over there, your RS sports button. Now this is what really changes the theme and the mood in the car. Definitely weirdly sized cup holders. I mean, this is really quite small. You can store, I don't know, something in there. And yeah, this is it. This is it as far as the detail is concerned. Yeah, Renault Sport badge over there, checkered flag inspired. It looks really good. A bit of a space on this end, and your door card is quite small, but it is quite deep. It goes in there deeper. Yeah, this is it for the front overview. Reading lights on this end, of course, just like that. You do get a mirror on the side and a mirror on the other side. So let's do the rear. Oh, did I also mention the shifter? I like the red detailing as well. EDC, yeah, rear section now. Okay, as previously mentioned, this is where you press to open your beautiful car, and this area is not padded, just like the front, so it's okay for the segment and the car. A bit of a space on this end, a speaker cutout, and yeah, this is what it looks like. I love the red seat belts, sports. Definitely exposed isofix mounting anchor points. A bit of perforations over there. Good and supportive leather seats. Leg room though, it does look a bit limited, but I'll quickly step in and show it from there. Yeah, definitely limited. Definitely, I'm almost touching the seat with my knees. So it is a bit small as far as that is concerned, but the headroom is really good. So yeah, there is no center armrest, but do you need one if you are really being turned around from one point to another at any corners? I don't think so. So this really works for me. And yeah, this is your overview and my thoughts on the Clio RS. Beautiful car, nice and compact. Okay, welcome to the driving impressions. Clio RS, I feel very cozy in these seats. It's as if they were tailor-made for me, and you know that I'm fitting is nice snugly. The suspension is very tight. The car is very firm. It really is a driving machine. BMW normally says we are the ultimate driving machine, and this is definitely a driving machine. Definitely not a BMW though. I'm particularly impressed by these pedal shifters. Very big, very gigantic. Body roll is next to minimum. Oh man. Yes, yes. It feels very aggressive in sports mode, like it really wants to go racing. I feel like I'm driving a go-kart. Yeah, but also we try and keep it a bit safe. We don't want to do too much in these roads. But yeah, if you press, it simply complies. It simply flies. One thing for sure, you feel like it feels very low, very low. You're driving in a very sports car, and it's giving you that bathtub feeling that you're sitting nicely, but closer to the road. So it feels very firm in that sense. And the suspension and the gearbox in sports mode, it definitely wants to get up and get going. So I'm gonna put it in normal driving mode now, and then the changes are quite seamless. They're easy, not so pronounced. But when you put it in sports mode, then yeah, all hell breaks loose. I love the ray detailing over on this 12 o'clock position, and this, man, oh, what a machine, what a machine. It also feels very nimble, because you can probably tell by its size. You get like 147 kilowatts out of this thing, and 240 newton meters of torque. So plenty power for such a small body. Definitely plenty. You do get an EDC shifter. It's a 6-speed automatic, and yeah, man, it really wants to come to the party and play. It really is that aggressive. I've driven the normal Clio, but you'd swear these are two worlds apart. Like the normal 0.9 liter. This, you could easily be arrested for driving this thing aggressively hard. Like, what a track weapon. What a menace to society. If this were mine, I'd call it the Italian and the Black Massacre, or the French, that is. Ooh, what a car, what a demon. And now that we're driving in normal mode, it feels very compliant. Firm for sure, but yeah, everything else is just seem easy and seamless. Could I daily this car every day? Personally, I don't think so, because I think I'm overweight and my back hurts and I'm getting old, but it is definitely a check weapon. For sure. Like, it really acts angry. Okay, so we're gonna try and do some form of a U-turn. Oh, I'm looking at the older brother, the Clio RS. Driving through the streets of Soweto, it is quite packed, so we can't really exploit its power the way we would like to. And yeah, we need to navigate potholes and speed humps and so forth, which also is a great test to the car. You know, so it allows us to test its suspension in normal driving mode. So I'm gonna put it in RS mode and then open the window so you can hear the exhaust and what it feels like. Oh, as it downshifts and then you hear that. It is the best feeling ever. Oh man, I don't know how to describe the sort of car, because I've never really driven something as small and potent as this. So it's like a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling of power and nimbleness to. Yeah, man, like it's something that I can't put to words, but it gives you a very special feeling that you're driving something. It's an occasion. It definitely is an occasion. The power is there for me to use. The sound is there. Steering wheel is very direct. It is firm. It looks beautiful. It performs accordingly, and it sounds angry, especially in sports mode. Like it's an angry car. I don't know if that gives you the sensation that I'm trying to explain, but from where I'm seated, I'm getting some form of butterflies, you know. Ooh, potholes. So we need to really tread carefully on these ones. Oh man, like I do wonders to this car on a mountain pass. Doesn't give you the feeling of being unsafe. It really, like, everything is well sorted after. Like, it's balance. Dala Ares. Oh, Sugani. Okay, no, I think for now I'll keep it now. I'll keep it here for now, because yeah, it's a tricky one to navigate in and around the cars in this machine. But yeah, wow, what an enjoyable car. What a special car. I think if you can buy one, not too many available in the market. Yeah, and if people have these, they're probably keeping it forever and ever, because there is nothing like this. Like, when we look into the current market, you only get the Polo GTI in SA. You only get the Polo GTI. The Fiesta ST has been discontinued. This is also discontinued, and there isn't anything else to cater for this market. Possibly a Mini Cooper S. Yeah, I think those are the only two left in the segment. The Peugeot GTI 206 is also discontinued. I stand to be corrected on that. But there isn't anything like this, you know, in the market. There isn't anything like this. Would I recommend one? Definitely. Just be aware that you will be spending a lot of money filling it up because it invites you to really go play. It invites you to give it the beans every single time. I mean, okay, so I'm trying to drive very carefully because remember we are riding on a very low suspension. So the speed humps, as innocent as they look, yeah. And the way it's so stiff, as it goes through the speed hump, you can literally hear that it doesn't want to be moving weight from one end to another. It simply wants a straight road, and it wants to drive through. So, oh man, what a go-kart. There's a very addictive button here. Renault Sport. I mean, I could press that all day long. All day long. I won't even touch on the fuel economy. Hey, timer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Well, you had it for yourself. You had it for yourself. Even the old man is impressed. Even the old man is impressed. So, need I say more? Dala RS. What an occasion. What a special car. I'm still struggling to find the words because I wish I could take it on a long road trip. The owner says he's had the car for a number of years, and still the smile factor is something you cannot wipe off his face whenever he's driving it. He loves the car. He plans on keeping it forever, and I'd strongly suggest it does, because there isn't anything else to replace this sort of car. Of the newer hatchbacks like a Golf 8 GTR or something, it cannot be compared to this. It cannot be. Oh man, you know, as you press it and you're being aggressive on it, then it pops, just to give you a reminder that okay, this is something special. So we're gonna join this stretch of road, and I'm gonna give it the beans once again. Let's wait for the taxi to pass, and we can play with the big pedals. Oh, this thing is aggressive. Okay, so I short change into third there. So when I press and I'm on manual mode, it pops whenever I change up, change down. Oh man, very aggressive. Change down. yo, I feel it. Yeah, I have no weight. Okay. Oh, sports mode. Yeah. Hey. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, please subscribe, tell a friend. I'll see you on the next one. For now, it's me and the RS. Dala RS. One last time. Oh, sharp, Buffett.